Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, yo.
Wolfpack, we in the house. What's going on, people? This is, you tuned in live, Wolfpack TV, Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know how we do every week. Facebook.com. Hit us up, / Wolfpack TV. We got the Twitter.com. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and, Wolfpack _TV. Check out our SoundCloud.com and also check us out on our GoFundMe page. Guys, we're in two for a treat today, man. We got this whole, probably the next 2 or 3 episodes we're going to talk about my uncle. We never really did this. This is the comedy. All right, we didn't get to show you guys our comedy side of things. We're going to talk about this comedy shit. Go ahead, Kevin. I didn't cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, yeah, we just going to dedicate, I know y'all looking and wondering, what the hell is Starcade? What do these niggas think they doing? But, we just going to dedicate this whole series to just, people that we know in the past, and that was pretty funny. And then, we just want to talk about this situation. So, yeah, like Ray said, Big Kev, the comedy, the other side, since all y'all think we do is complain and whine and we're not getting money. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, I just want to know what do you guys got to say now that we got now we hit y'all with this comedy. So basically, let me start off the thing. Shout out to CAF for being through me this whole time that I was over there. My dad's brother, known as Ronnie from Vernon, Texas. I've been knowing him all my life, actually, but we got really, really close as far as, being cool with each other. Back in 98, he used to come over to my grandma's when I stayed at my grandma's house. He stayed over there. He had some personal issues that was going on. I'm not sure exactly what. He left that part out, but, so, he was really cool in 98. Like I said, I don't know what happened to him between now and, from 2001 all the way on up, and that happened to him. I have no idea what exactly happened to him. And I know a lot of y'all people was like, you had talked about that in the past episode about fuck him, but I'm going to get into all those stories. We got a whole lot of list stories to talk about. I just want to start off by saying that, we was cool back in 98. He was actually a fun person to be around back in 1998 when I stayed with my grandma. Unfortunately, that changed over a brief number of time. Something that happened, some situations that transpired in his life to make him, be the way he is now. That man, guys, these are based on a true story. What we're about to tell you guys is real life situations, real life, man, outside of life. This is real stuff that's going on, guys, with that, with my uncle, man. Going around cursing at people, calling them fucker and all this shit. I think that dude's favorite letter of the alphabet was F. Because every time I turn around, he always used the F word in every sentence. Fucker, motherfucker, you slewfoot fuck, Confederacy and all this shit. I guess he felt like everybody was out to get him. So, it was a lot of stories that we had. I'm just going to talk today. I just wanted to talk about the beginning. Next Thursday, we'll get into more detail on different situations. But, yeah, man, my uncle's crazy. Everybody, he was known as the crazy, psychotic one. There's a difference between, told me this a long time ago, there's a difference between, being crazy and, saying that you're crazy and not really just acting really stupid. And then there's a difference between him being crazy and then acting crazy. So, I just wanted to say that it's a crazy situation. I don't know if the military had messed him up like that, But I do know is this, that, that guy was, was a difficult character to be around. Like I said, from 2001 all the way till now, different character. I mean, the guy doesn't even leave the house. Some of you guys that's in 2-3 know who I'm talking about. Some of my family members on my dad's side know who I'm talking about. If y'all go back on the shit show, y'all know for a fact that guy is, not all there. But, to you guys, he might be crazy. To me, I don't think he was crazy. I just think he did shit, so we can excuse him because he's crazy. I think that he was just playing crazy so he can try to get that check or whatever he was trying to do. He definitely played the role of trying to be, the man or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When you walk around and act like you gangster, like you, Nicky Barnes or fucking Frank Lucas, something's wrong. Especially after, you was 40, back in 2001, you were 40-something years old, living with, you had your room. You were a grown man and you had a room in your mama's house. Like, who does that shit, dog? You know what I'm saying? This was back in 98. I knew something was going on. Nigga, you can't keep a wife. You couldn't keep a woman in your life. You know what I'm saying? You was one, and the women that you did come to Granny's house, you weren't allowed to have Granny over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you were allowed to have women over there while Granny was there. Also, the women that you had over there, I had to cut the porch light on just to see these females, dog. So that just goes to show you, man, them motherfuckers was black as hell. Blacker than car on the street that you guys travel late at night. So, you guys probably gonna shake your head. Some of y'all family members, cousins, you probably shake your head and be like, "Hey, man, you on board with this stuff?" No, man, these are really situations that happen. And see, y'all can and agree with me on that shit, man, because he was there. Most of the time that I was having altercations with him. So we're gonna tell these stories how we known to tell them, and like I said, I knew something was going on when he was a grown man living at my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting until she passed away in order to get the house. I think that's just that's not you're less of a man if you just you're doing just like, and then all the generations behind him and that are happening today. I see it all the time, man. You guys will wait until your grandparents or your parents or your great grandparents, whoever you stay with. You wait till them guys pass away to where so you can get the house. I'll just wait around till she passes away that I can get everything, man. But you guys gotta get out there for yourself, man. And then you guys perpetrating. I mean, my uncle is known for perpetrating and acting like he's big shot. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't go out there and get a house by yourself. You didn't go out there and do that shit by yourself, man. You did out there and got that motherfucker. You got that motherfucking house took. Your wife left you. And you just did a whole lot of crash dummy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that at all, bro. Like that shit's retarded. Talking to people any kind of way. You embarrassed me, CAF, and Michael Shields at which was my boy that stayed 2 houses down from my grandma's house. Shout out to Michael Shields. It was, like I said, guys, it was cool in '98. I had a good relationship with him. Now, it actually changed when I started to stay with him and see, who he was. When I stayed with him every day, he started to get on my nerves and started to, listen to me, CES, and Shields' conversations. We would talk, have our conversations on the porch. He would run with no shirt on in his drawers from the living room all the way to Granny's room to what the fuck we got to say. Like you know what I'm saying, he's an undercover police, DEA informant or DEA, FBI agent or something like that. So that's the kind of shit that was going on, guys, over there every day, man. You was trying to figure out what we was doing and what was going on. And I just want to say, if you're listening to this show, man, you a fucking piece of shit, man. And that's some whole ass shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I mean, that was cool. I can only remember the fraud situations with him and the negativity situations with him. More negativity situations than positive, that's for sure. I'm not gonna take the fact that when he was there at the house. We did go to Celebration Station. If y'all don't remember that, before it was Main Event, it was Celebration Station. We had Malibu Grand Prix. Both of them places was legit. That's where we hang out. We had the skate worlds and stuff like that. They took all of them got closed down because of, I don't know, poor budget or whatever the case might be. They all went out of business. But yeah, folks, that was what was going on. It was crazy. And, Seb, anything you want to add, man? Because we're going to get into the main stories next week and probably the week after that. We got a lot of stories to tell, so we're going to go into depth. But I just wanted to talk about the beginning of Uncle Ronnie, that whole situation from the beginning first, to let you guys know, give y'all a background story of what's going on with that situation. The guy is really, really laughing. I know that guy, he'll make your ass laugh. But that's the game that he plays, to try to, show off or try to be something that he's not, man. He's an imitation DJ, man. That's why I like to call it me and, Wolfpack like to call fake people imitation DJs, because you guys out here perpetrating like y'all these big shots, but y'all not really, y'all running around in y'all drawers talking shit and come on back in the back room to listen to our conversations as grown men. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that shit, bro? I don't know no uncle that did that. My Uncle Glenn didn't do that. Uncle Jeff didn't do that. My Uncle Harold didn't do that. My Uncle Cliff didn't do that. So I'm just trying to figure out what uncle does that to where, he acts like this is military-minded, or he acts like he's some kind of agent or FBI, or, he's some kind of cop. So when you listen to what's going on, I'm talking about this little shit as, me, CAF, and Shield, we trying to go to Holland Mall, get on the ladies, here he comes, and listen, sneak in the back under the covers like he's some kind of ghost, and listen to our conversation. Like, I've never even heard of that. Never ever, never met a person in my life that does situations, that takes situations like that, and that does stuff like that. I mean, it's a waste of time. I don't understand that, guys. I mean, you guys gotta let me know what's going on, man. Have y'all ever had a family member do that to y'all, to where y'all was embarrassed, especially when y'all got around y'all friends or y'all brothers or whatever, to where they embarrassed y'all? You know what I'm saying? Because I know I got embarrassed plenty of times with him. Jim and Macy Gray and the Land Cruiser loud. You know what I'm saying? Telling me that you wish that you had some bang in there so you can jam that Macy Gray so you can beat down the block. I mean, situations like that was happening, guys. This is real life situations. And my main thing is this, guys. If y'all have anybody that if y'all know anybody, any family members that did that shit, that embarrassed y'all like that, call their ass out on that shit. That's why I'm having this show today and the next 2 or 3 episodes about this.
Oh shit!
And, you know what I'm saying? Lone Wolf knows exactly what we're talking about right now, because he was actually in the situation. You know what I'm saying? He knows that firsthand what was going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it was a bad situation, guys. And that's pretty much the backstory of that. I mean, guys, people can change, man. They can change. They can change for the better, or they can change for the worse, or they can stay the same. 3 things come out of that situation. And for Ronnie, he did a change for the worse big time, because he was cool at first, don't get me wrong. Has Lone Wolf and Shield seen the cool side of Uncle Ronnie? Hell the fuck no. Because they actually saw the fraud side big time. I mean, when you sit there and wanna go to team clubs back then, guys, you know about club moves from the surrounding cities from Austin. You guys know about club moves that happened from 99 all the way to 2001. That was a teen club. A lot of adults was trying to get into that club, my uncle being one of them. And, he would use comments, saying that if the females need a sugar daddy, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? It was bad news, man. You know what I'm saying? Very bad news. Do you have anything you want to add, bro, before I continue?
Oh, shit. I just want to say, that shit is still comical. The most funniest shit to this day, man. Like, it's nothing as funny as that shit. And that shit it's very comical. And like I said in episode 1, if we're multi-talented people, very versatile. And if we would have had social media back then in that time, man, I mean, we would have innovated everything. We did, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Raymond always in crazy ass situations, but I mean, you know, sometimes they can be quite entertaining. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
Yeah, folks. So you know that's what it was, guys. You know, Raymond. I mean, you know, Big Bad Wolf, Lone Wolf. What did Raymond's parents do in that whole situation? They pretty much stepped back there, didn't do anything. We told them about the situation. We're gonna get to all those questions will be answered, guys. I'm gonna talk to you guys about that. We're gonna get into the quotes. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of stories we got to say about this stuff. So you guys tune in next week as we go into detail on what was going on, what made, you know, Uncle Ronnie snap, what was some of the stuff that he did that you guys didn't like. There was a lot of shit. That motherfucker breathing was annoying as shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I think we're gonna. I
just want to say, you know, like if we having a conversation outside, me, you, and Shields, and you go back into a dark room with the windows open, and you camouflage with the window in the dark room, and you just listening.
With no shirt on. With no shirt on in your drawers. With no shirt.
You call Raymond back in the house. You're talking shit. You're talking.
Yeah, folks, I told you. It gets realer. If y'all, I swear, if I can bring 20, I can bring 5 million of you guys over there. I'll show you guys what was really going on, man. If it's 5 million listening, all y'all motherfuckers gonna laugh your motherfucking ass off. You got a good sense of humor. Y'all know what time it is, guys. This is real life situation. This shit really did happen.
Oh shit! And people we did not know he was there listening. Well, actually, CAF did, but Shields and Raymond didn't believe it. Like that nigga would not do that shit. But lo and behold, Raymond, come here.
Ray, what the fuck y'all doing? Tell Chris get his shit and get out. But guys, I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna go into detail. We're gonna go into detail about that whole situation. A lot of people don't want us to talk about that shit, but guess what? Wolf Nation, we're gonna set the trend here. We're gonna go against the grain, and we're gonna tell you guys about what really happened in all the show and all what happened. In detail, we're gonna tell you guys, let you guys know what was going on, because that was a really, really troubled time for me. One of the troubled times for me is, you know, when I had to chill with that dude. You know, when my grandma had went out of town for like a week and a half or something like that.
And that was really a troubled time for all of us. And you know, I'm upset about that situation just because, you know, you tried to play like you was cool with us, and then it was just then you tried to be CIA on us, you know, and that wasn't cool at all, man. You know, you sitting here, you know, talking to us any kind of way, reckless and crazy, and then, you know, like, you want us to, I mean, it's just crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, folks, I mean, you know, it doesn't make any sense at all, guys. You know, I'm very embarrassed about that whole situation, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of things, and I haven't really gotten into detail. I want to tell you guys the details, but I'm wait till next week, so I don't want to spoil it. But it's a lot of stuff that he really did, man, that you know, that should make you shake your head. Worse than that, you know, imagine staying with that dude and he just, you know, I don't get fucked them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Just out of nowhere. I'm talking about, this is like a 45, 46-year-old man. You know, we come back in 2001. I was 19. I think my uncle had to be in his late 40s, man. I don't know what exactly age he was, but I know he was in his late 40s. So,
yeah.
talking reckless of what, like just speaking back up what Owen said, guys, talking reckless about it, talking this, and then, you want to run back and, go be CIA the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Act like this was military style, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. And, that's going to be a topic of the episode. A lot of you guys that need to go get, go seek mental health once you get out of the military. You guys don't know how to cope, you know what I'm saying, with life, after military. So, I just want to let you guys know, man, if you need help, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's small, even if you don't think it's a problem, man, it's an issue. If you don't think you have a problem and somebody else say you have a problem, not only if somebody else say you have a problem, just in general, if you feel like it's a small problem, it might be a big problem in the long run. I mean, in the future. So you want to stop the problem when it's little, not when it's big, because when it's big it'll be too late. So yeah, man. I really, really, saw that shit for what it was, man, and that was pretty much a learning experience, man. Never to really trust family like that, and never to really, a lot of people, my family was one, said, why would you go and, side with Chris to go against your uncle? Well, my uncle kicked me out. He kicked me out of my grandma's house. It wasn't even his house, but he kicked me out of it some kind of way, and everybody let him get away with it. Nobody said nothing. Nobody stuck up for me. So I'm like, man, fuck that shit. CF is the only one that's sticking up for me in that whole situation, because he was there. He saw the whole situation for what it was. None of my family members went to bat for me. None of you guys said anything. None of you guys, checked him on that situation. Y'all just let him just do whatever the fuck he wanted to do. So, I was very upset with that whole situation, and I felt like, there could have been some stuff done, in that situation. And Jeff, I just want to apologize on behalf of, my uncle and stuff like that, because I felt like, about my uncle and there was the things that he was very disrespectful at times, very disrespectful to you, never apologized, very disrespectful to Shield, very disrespectful. Nobody checked him on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to apologize on his behalf, because it's dumbass, I don't want to, that was a very, very, those are very dumb situations to be in, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, we won the battle in the end every single time. And, it's just a part of our situations, many crazy situations, and that's just part of one saga. And, it's, I mean, he did say a lot of disrespectful stuff, but, whatever. It's entertainment for us, because we showed improve in that situation. And, we expose you for what you really are. So,
Yep. And, that's what it was, guys. So, you guys tune in next Thursday as we go into detail. Like I said, I know I keep saying that, but I just want to let you know, Wolf Nation, go ahead and tune in next Thursday. We're going to talk about that, the different situations that we have encountered. I'll talk more about the Club Moon situation along with other situations. See if there's anything else, Long Wolf, that you want to add, please feel free. If not, I think that's going to do it on the show, man.
Survey says
NWO. See y'all next week.